Happy National Caviar Day, and welcome to the 20th season of the Sandlot Fantasy Football League. Today we are doing a tradition unlike any other, except, the one that we do every year. And we're doing a Royal Rumble to select divisions. And we've got the usual crew. We got Nick. What's going on, Nick?
Hey, guys.
And we have Hillers. What's up, Hillers?
Are you ready to rumble?
As ready as we're getting.
Have you asked yourself lately, am I ready?
So what is your favorite caviars?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Never had caviar in my life.
Okay. I know what a lot of caveats are.
Doesn't seem
I have a lot of those.
that great to me. I've had it a couple of times, and I was like, this is clearly one of those things where people have convinced themselves that this is a delicacy just because it's expensive and not because it's any good.
So have you had it, Nick?
Just like
I don't believe so.
our first owner, Greg Roscoe.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Some call him the big caviar.
How's that? Yeah.
Maybe
We've
that's
convinced ourselves that he's good, and that's why he continues to win.
Maybe that's what our division name should be, is different forms of caviar.
So just
Pearls
to recap what's
before
going on
swine.
here, we do a Royal Rumble in this whatever wrestling game it is, and we have all the owners enter the Rumble along with some special guests that come along. As the owners go out, they get assigned divisions sequentially. First owner out gets Division 1, second owner gets Division 2, third owner Division 3, and then we start over, fourth owner Division 1, and we cycle through
And
that
so
way.
on. Yeah.
It's the most random way we could just figure out how to do it, because we got to this because the way we tried to do it right before this caused a quarter of our league to quit. So we've decided to make it as random as possible.
This is somehow the least controversial way.
I mean, what else could we do? It was either that or this. There was no other option.
Speaking of one of the people who left the league due to our controversies, we have Danny Douglas entering the arena.
100% on segues tonight. I like his safety helmet.
I feel like that was very appropriate for him. I feel like that was very...
an Adam pants
Yeah.
that he has. Yeah.
Seems
Oh,
like
look,
a bit of an unfair advantage, though, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd allow a safety helmet in my wrestling.
Well,
That
I
put
mean-
your head vulnerable.
If you think about Danny, like, how often does he hit his head against cars that are moving at him? So I feel he needs somebody
But there's
to
no
protection.
cars in the Rumble.
Are there?
Have you
We-
seen
no.
Optimus Prime?
Is
Have you seen
Starscream
Optimus?
in here?
Stay
is
tuned,
Starscream-
everyone.
Is Starscream in this? Hard to say.
This may or may not be a spoiler.
Explain though the black mullet. What is that? Just so he had some hair sticking out the back of the helmet, or?
Oh, I mean, he's in California now, so that's what they have in
Okay,
California,
yeah,
right?
No,
Just mullet.
it's the state mandated haircut
Yeah.
in California.
A mullet?
Yeah, that's what.
More
That's
like
what,
the state haircut of Mississippi.
Well, he can't put it into a bun because of the helmet. So
It's like on the state flag. It's like mulletus maximus
look,
is what it says.
is Roscoe intimidated? No, he continues to prance.
And he comes right
There you
after him.
Right after him, testing the
Or
limits
dropping
of his helmet immediately.
By the way, a couple notes we'll be going through as this happens. For instance, this is the first year in a while we've had with no owner turnover. So that's nice. We've got the 12 same owners coming back this year.
Oh, wow.
Last.
Wow. After only 20 years, we've managed to stabilize.
Well, for now.
How nice.
Look at Ross.
Yeah, wait till this kicker vote goes through, and then we'll see, right?
Then we'll see. Also, the trophy has been updated. All the names are now spelled correctly, so sorry about that, Roscoe. And speaking of Roscoe, he might be going out right now.
And we have another owner coming into the league. If I heard that bell corrector,
Who's it going to be? The crowd's going crazy.
it's Watson.
Oh, it's a Batman.
It's
A low red Batman.
It's Watson is who it is.
It's the Batman that Batman told to quit Batmaning in the parking garage.
Also known as the George Clooney Batman.
It's the Batman that's wearing hockey pads. It's Watson.
We have had another stat. We've had 28 owners in 19 seasons, but only 10 different league champions. So of 28 owners, only 10 have won the
So
championship.
some of us are always bad.
Yep. And
I do like-
last year was our first time champion since 2018.
Wow.
That's what new owners will do for you. New champions.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. But you say when
Well, over time.
Because
I wouldn't say
since
right
then
away.
it's
Here
been
comes
pretty
the-
much Grimes, Roscoe, and Pritchard.
Yeah.
gotcha.
It was time for that era.
Speaking
to
of
end.
former owners,
This is
here's JD.
JD Callahan.
JD also in a helmet.
Also wearing a helmet. The two helmets are going at it. Helmet brawl.
Well, only one. There can be only one.
JD, if I remember right, JD has traditionally performed very poorly in the Royal Rumble.
Despite having a helmet on that's
Despite
protecting
the
him from
helmet.
DDT.
He needs the helmet.
Ooh, that was a vicious DDT by Roscoe on Batman. You would think those little bat signals on his helmet or his head would protect him, but it did not.
It's got to hurt to punch the helmet, right?
He's viciously elbowing the helmet. I would think that would do some real arm damage over time.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe you want to go to the body here, Danny.
Anyways, I updated you a little bit.
Oh, okay, so I'm a bit more cash.
A bit more cash.
I don't know. I like government worker healers better.
Yeah, it was previously what we were calling Zoom call hillers that had a business shirt on top and pajama pants on the bottom.
Oh, that's right. I did forget that you did do that. Yeah, I forgot that's...
Yeah, all the work we did for this Rumble and that Nick asked us to do, by the way,
It's not been invalidated?
none of it has been put into this. So
Okay,
well, when only 3 people submit their headshots.
but we all spent like a half hour building wrestlers and everything, and when you were sharing out the screen.
Yeah, and you guys all spent like a lot of time at my house making your wrestlers too, making like these guys.
I gotta say, feel a little demotivated that my
we did that
intellectual
twice.
property has been...
Who is this? This is Brett. This is Brett Gardner, who just
Brett Gardner. So only 2 owners of Brett's former team are in the ring right now.
Oh, look at Roscoe off the top rope.
Roscoe and Danny's still going strong there. Roscoe's still going pretty strong.
He's still got some heat. I don't know what gently slamming my wrist against the mat is supposed to do exactly.
Well, let me slam your wrist against the mat and see
Really
what you think.
gonna put a damper on your nightly routine. I'll tell you that.
For podcasting?
With a vicious uppercut by Watson onto Brett.
Yeah, there's a lot of violence on all screens. Still, Danny and JD seem
Brett's
oddly
so
drawn
small.
to each other. A lot of hugging. Yeah, why is he so tiny? He's a normal sized man.
Somebody's got to go out here, right?
I mean, you would think
My
soon.
favorite's the person who comes in and immediately gets thrown out. That's the best.
Oh. Come on, punch him!
Oh, there we go. Finally.
Here's-
Oh, is Watson going out too?
Are you watching your stream or are you watching the Rumble live, Nick?
Should be watching this more live.
Like, are you watching your game or the stream?
The stream.
No, you're a little ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm on the stream.
Okay. If you could pause for like 3 seconds, that'd be cool.
Well, Danny. No, well, he announced it when Danny went out. I was catching that on time.
Well, then you're a little ahead of me too.
Are you seeing some baller
Which means
suplexes?
you're ahead of the viewers, is what I'm saying.
Well, they'll find out sooner or later. Looks like Batman is out.
Oh, wait.
The first one.
Watson to Division 1. Who was the first one out?
Batman.
Who was the other
Danny
one?
Douglas won.
Oh,
Watson is
Division
the first.
2.
Oh, Roscoe to Division 2.
As Watson takes a sigh of relief knowing that he does not have to go against Roscoe 3 times.
Roscoe, I am spelling your name wrong in my notes.
As Roscoe curses, realizing he doesn't get to go against Watson 3 times.
Yeah. Fate, she be a cruel mistress.
And
more
ownership, you might think these divisions don't matter. Ownership matters, guys. Let's not forget, Estrick won this thing last year, taking over JD's team, who was traditionally a bottom dweller. Comes in, wins it in his first year. Roscoe did the same thing. Came in and won it in his first year.
Yeah.
So ownership
This
matters.
is Evan Clark, who just ran in, another former owner of
Runner.
Yeah, Evan wears a lot of
Larf.
known for his wife beaters. Evan Clark.
JD really taking it to him. Did JD take over Evan's team?
No, he took over Brett's team.
Oh, okay.
Patty took over Evan's team, and then Larf took over Patty's team.
I've decided to get involved. JD's taking a little break. Taking a breather after the vicious hugging he got from Douglas. Yeah, more wrestlers. This is not about...
He was like, fine, you got
You know
this.
what?
Jeez.
Go ahead. Kick him in the kidneys.
Speaking of Estrick, taking no shit from the champion.
Wow.
Is this our champ?
Wow.
This is our champion. Jeez.
Okay.
Oh,
That's quite a
What happened?
picture there. Esther, this is more the essence of you than a deliberate representation of you. We're trying to capture. You get a crown of thorns for your title, but don't read into it.
Oh man, Evan trying to kick JD out,
Esther trying to send him to the division.
and this kick brought to you by Merrill's kicker stat of the podcast. So let's go over some kicker scoring ranks specifically from people who voted for kickers last year, who wanted them. Starting with Larf, who was 12th in kicker points, Hillers, who was 11th in kicker points, Grimes, who was 10th in kicker points, and Esterick, who was 8th in kicker points. So that was 4 of your people who voted for kickers. Now, I don't remember who the other 2 were.
Oh, Esterick and...
Oh!
Whoa! Esterick is out.
Esterick, Division 3.
All right.
Nick, who is this capricious sprite that has jumped into the ring here?
Dez.
Looking like... Okay. Dez
of the Wounded Ducks.
Why are you a psychotic Mr. Tumnus? The world only knows.
Haven't been doing our stats, by the way. The Wounded Ducks will start with 8-9 last year, 62 and 81 in all plays, so right on board there. That was their best season so far, and their first season with more than 3 wins. So in 3 seasons, Dez has a 280 win percentage, which not great.
Wow,
but
pretty bad.
Seems to be turning the corner.
Well, there's not far to go for that particular corner.
So this is Dari, who just ran into the league.
I like the goggles.
But as to talk about Dez though, real quick, like he came on like what was his record, 8-9.
Yep.
But he was like 6-2 down the stretch, wasn't he? Like
he had a little stretch there, yeah.
He came on strong there at the end. It just wasn't enough.
Daria, one of our original owners, 19 seasons.
Oh, and there goes Dez.
Dez is with Wisconsin.
Hillers just threw him out like he was garbage.
Get out of here, you stupid woodland sprite.
Dez into Watson's division. In Daria's 19 seasons, she's had 5 playoff appearances. Not a great percentage there, but in those 5 playoff appearances, 3 championships.
Oh, and this is Grimes.
Oh, Danny Grimes.
Chicken Grimes.
Danny Grimes. Grimes.
Daria was 9-8 last year with a 104 and 39 all play, so very, very unlucky.
The anti-Grimes.
Yeah. Daria also has not made the playoffs since 2014. It's a 9-season slump, despite having pretty good all plays in several of those seasons.
Yeah, could really use a nice cake division for a year to maybe like get her feet again. But we'll see. The Royal Rumble is not.
Like you say that, but like when I did that analysis last year, like Daria's team was 104 and 39 because of those 39. Like she legit lost those. Like it was.
That's me with Roscoe. Of course it is.
Of
course it is. Yeah.
So far, the divisions are exactly the same, I think, as last year.
See you again, Roscoe. See you in the ring that is the Sandlot. God damn it!
Who was that just ran in? Mankind?
That's Troy.
Oh,
Troy is Mankind.
Yeah, I was getting kind of lazy there at the end.
Grimes, 3-time champ, off the top rope. Grimes was 9-8 last year, despite being 50 and 93 in all play. So another typical year from Mr. Grimes. He's made the playoffs 7 out of his 8 seasons, and yeah. Let's look forward to another very lucky year.
Continuing to fail up.
Yep.
Oh, Thanos will set it.
Oh, the Mad Titan has entered the ring. Oh, out goes JD.
Furious being removed.
Jumping back a little bit. Cyborg Tony Romo, Roscoe, who we didn't hit up, has been in the league for 5 seasons now. 4 division titles and 3 championships in those 5 seasons.
I think it's pretty good.
Not bad.
He was 5-12 last season,
and
despite being 79 and 64 in all play. So very unlucky, actually. And this was his first season where he did not make the playoffs.
Was last year the first season that Grimes didn't make the playoffs either?
No, he's had a couple. He's made it in 7 out of 10.
Okay. He's been in the league for 10 years.
Hillers is the other owner we need to go back. Oh, who do we have here first?
This is me.
Oh, yeah, sure, I see it. Yeah.
And you're a roadie for which band?
For the Iron Pirates.
Okay.
Hiller's original owner. So this is that's 19
There
seasons.
goes Troy.
One
Easily dealt with
championship.
by Thanos.
Yeah, ran into Thanos. You don't want to do that.
You don't want to be running into Matt Titan.
Hillers has made the playoffs in 11 of his 19 seasons. That's a 58% rate. And he was 12-5 last year and has made the playoffs in 3 of your last 4, Hillers. So you're on a bit of a run here after you were in quite a bit of a slump before that.
There goes Daria.
There goes Daria
There
with
goes
Esther
Daria.
in Division 3. So, at least you won't be facing Roscoe and I again this year, Daria.
Is this Andy?
This is Pritchard.
Oh, sure.
With his... does the little safety helmet represent the Chiefs in this scenario? Or?
Well, every time we talk to him, he seems to be on the road going to the beach, so...
Currently, speaking of Chiefs, he does have 5 Chiefs on his roster of 16 players. So a third of his team is Chiefs,
quite
basically.
a few.
15 seasons for Pritchard, 9 playoff appearances, 2 championships, and 1 runner-up. Playoffs in 5 of the last 8 seasons.
And now he's just walking into the ropes.
Now just walking slowly,
God,
exorably.
have some freaking self-respect, Grimes. You just let him walk you around like that?
Come on, Grabs. He's not even taking you anywhere.
That's all right. I'm sure he'll win anyway. So, you know.
It probably will. Who is this nondescript silhouette of a thing?
Like Patty.
Okay.
He's the most generic guy I can come up
Putting
with.
as much effort into
The
his
lowest-
wrestler
the
creation
lowest
as how to
effort
get into the league.
Yes.
Oh, Nick, not looking good. Oh, he fights off the Mad Titan.
Oh.
That's a long way to fall there, Nick.
That was. Story of my seasons.
I mean, now wouldn't be the worst time to go out. That would put you in the Watson-Dez division. Going out slightly later puts you in the Roscoe Hillers division, which
Well,
I think...
what we do know is Andy's coming in last, and he's going to win this thing again, right?
There goes
Right.
Grimes.
Out goes Grimes.
Into what's looking to be the cake division of the season.
This is Merrill who just entered the ring.
Yeah. Stats for my team. Original owner, 19 seasons, 10 playoff appearances, 3 runner-ups, which is the most in the league, I'll have you know. Playoffs in 8 of the last 9 seasons,
You truly are the first loser.
11-6 last season, and a division winner. Like Hillers, which I don't think I mentioned.
Trying to kick out Thanos.
While we got a little lull here, I'd like to know: do you guys want to apologize for the Maximum Beef division, who you talked about being so great last year and
We
did
were
not have
great.
any representation in the championship?
Fate
Nope.
is a fickle mistress. Yeah, no apologies here. Our teams were better. I think you knew it.
Oh well,
You
not,
were
it wasn't better when I beat you in the
weeks before.
semifinals.
You're lucky my team was hampered. I would have smashed you like a bug.
Yep.
Happy to do so again. Come on down to my
So
division.
just to be clear, no apologies, huh?
0.
So, this is El Larfo who just joined the league. Who
El
just joined the
Larfo.
ring.
That means the Larfo for those of you that don't habla Espanol.
Man, Thanos and I have just been going at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know about you picking your opponents here, Nick. This is probably not
Oh,
wise.
there goes Pritchard.
Pritchard out.
So now it's
Into Hiller's
Roscoe,
division.
me, and Pritchard. Great. Love it.
Between the 3 of you, that's 6 championships.
I'll be motivated. I guess we can say that. I do not envy whoever the 4th player is into that division. They were gonna have a bitch of a schedule.
I don't know. I don't know what Patty just did to Thanos, but that looked like it hurt.
Patty, the world's most nondescript man.
Throw me out. Throw me out. I want this division. Throw me out.
Yeah, you don't want to stay in under these circumstances.
Nick, hit the button.
Trying to.
Why do I have to be so good?
Why are you so oiled up and hard to grab?
Oof. Oh, that had to hurt.
Oh, Larf,
Over
by
the
the
head.
way. Larf, our new owner last year, took over Patty's old team, who took over Evan's old team, and going back to ownership matters. Evan was in for 9 seasons, had 7 playoff appearances. Patty was in for 5 seasons, had 0 playoff appearances, and Larf was in for 1, went 6-11, and did not make the playoffs.
Which is probably more wins than Patty had all in 5 years.
Yeah, probably. Who do we have here that just entered?
That is Anthony Porcelli.
our auctioneer. Come on, Larf, toss me. Come on, Larfo.
Just toss me. He
Finish
looks like
me.
he's just gently massaging your temples instead. Yep, massage.
I'm not. Are you guys massage guys? I'm not a massage guy.
Not on my face. Not with someone looking directly at me in my face.
You don't like face massages?
Hey, I'm gonna stare at you and rub my face? No.
But you closed your eyes.
I'd prefer not to.
Oh,
Plus, it messes up your glasses. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there I go.
No. All right, keep me in, Larf.
And that's for Nick in Division 3 with Esterk and Daria.
Fucking Estrick. And Daria. I feel like I've been against Daria.
Toss me out. Thanos, get over here.
Thanos is busy getting his hammies worked out by now.
Ooh, how's that backbreaker feel, Larfo? Sorry.
El Larfo. Please, give him his
That's
proper
our-
title.
Mr. El Larfo, sir.
Mr. El Larfo. Senor El Larfo.
Oh, my.
Nosotros El Larfo.
Patty's face just got exploded.
You seem to be happy to throw him outside the ropes, but then not do anything. There goes Larf as
Oh,
the
the
final
sweet
winner
chin music takes him out.
in Division 1. Division 1,
That was quite the super kick there,
are
Meryl.
going to be
Division 1 is
roundly
complete.
mocked. Watson,
Oh, no.
Dez, Grimes, and Larf
Next
in
one out.
this year's cake division.
Well, it's me or Andy at this point, right?
Andy's not in.
Yeah, he's gonna
No,
be.
guess who's coming in now? Last as always.
Is it last?
He has won the Royal Rumble, I feel like, more than any other owner.
There he is. Here he comes in last. He's won like back-to-back years, I think, right? Toss Andy, get out. We got to get Andy out of here, guys. Now I need to win the Rumble. Now I must win the Rumble.
I mean, it's usually Thanos and Andy with Andy in the leading.
No.
Come find me, Meryl. Come to the Division of Hardness.
No.
Raising.
Nope, that's what we're calling it.
There he goes.
And there he goes.
Oh,
Welcome to the pit.
I knew it was coming. I said it before the podcast. I had a feeling.
Wow. God damn, that's a hard division.
Come on, you were rooting for me there, Hillers. You had to be.
I mean, it kind of was. I was like, I could use a break here. I get no break now. No breaks. There are no breaks in our division.
Out of this.
Oh, we might be going.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, fighting it back.
Wow.
What a trooper. Andy doing what he does best, the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he's the king.
It's undisputed champ of the Rumble. Not in the league so much, though, Mike. How's he been doing these last few years?
That was a
That's
busted
a great
meatball.
question, Hillers. Not good is a short answer. But long answer, he's been in for 10 seasons. He's had 2 playoff appearances back in 2015 and 2018. He was 3-14 last year, and I think he only had... No, he's 3-14 last year with a 38 and 105 all play.
Oh, boy.
And that's all we're going to say about it.
Well, you got this Rumble going for you.
But yeah, double back-to-back Royal Rumble champion.
Look, they're taking out opponents.
And
Again,
there he goes.
top 3
Out goes
finish.
Anthony.
Another top 3 Rumble finish for Andy.
Greasing up the ring.
He did manage to take the padding off the top rope before he left. Oh, foisting Thanos by
Out
the
goes
grind.
the bet. All right, it's Andy or Patty.
Andy and the world's most generic man. Could be anyone. Impossible to know who he is.
Oh my God, he's gonna win again, isn't he?
He's kick him or something. Jesus. Man, could have had it. Oh, he's showing him his butt. Oh, it's a real showdown now.
Eyeing each other up.
All right.
This is Andy was born in the Royal Rumble. Patty merely adopted it.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is right. This is his wheelhouse.
You got to be nervous as Patty coming into such a dominant Royal Rumble champion. That's Andy Robbins.
It's like facing Daria in the championship. You're not going to win.
You don't. But you probably shouldn't do it. Wow. I mean, I walked into this Rumble thinking, I'm probably not going to have nearly as hard a division as I had last season. The odds are in my favor.
Oh, there he goes.
There it is.
He wins it again.
Why do we even have this? Let's just put him in Division 3 every year.
To back.
Wow. Ridiculous. Wow. Well, truly, the impressive record of victory that he cannot obtain by any means in the Sandlot is his again in the Rumble.
All right, Hillers, you want to recap it?
Yeah, okay, so in Division 1, we have Watson, Dez, Grimes, and Larf. A truly enviable division for anyone not in it.
Wow.
I just...
Somebody has to win, right?
In theory, one must be triumphant.
Who's the favorite of that one? I mean, Grimes, I guess, based on history.
I mean, Watson did all right last season.
Watson definitely made a lot of moves to improve his team. Watson has the best team going into the draft.
In that division, yeah.
I gotta kind of like Watson out of that division. In Division 2, what an unending nightmare. It's Roscoe, Hillers, Pritchard, and Merrill. Yikes.
So still, to be clear, just 6 championships in that division, even though the 4th person got added there.
Yeah, but if you put the all-play in there, it becomes truly a thing of horror.
A lot of recent playoff appearances in that division.
Mm-hmm. Division 3, doomed to the middle one by the virtue of the relative easy and hardness of the first two. Esther, Daria, Nick, and Andy. I mean, hard to pick a favorite in this one, I would say.
I mean, Nick's got to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, defending champ, but Esther's keepers aren't spectacular.
Right. The keeper situation is real close. Coming into this season, I don't know. I don't know who I like best out of that.
I know you glossed over. I know you didn't go over my necessarily.
I did.
Did you break up my team?
You got knocked out pretty early.
You say Estrick. I was in there for a minute. You say like Estrick won it. Estrick won it
by default.
Yeah, he didn't win. He wasn't the best team by any stretch of the imagination. Like
the best team doesn't always win.
I know, but I'm just saying, like you're saying, like, Estrick won it last year, so he's the favorite. Like, yeah, but he didn't have the best team.
I didn't say he was the favorite. I said he said he could be. He's the defending champ. But before I said that, I said Nick has to be the favorite, right? I said I don't know, Esther. Anyway, Nick, 18 seasons, by the way, 6 playoff appearances, 2 runner-ups, playoffs in back-to-back seasons. You were 11-6 last year with the best all-play at 107-36. Lost by how much in the semifinals? 2.5 points.
No, 2.5 yards.
So less than half a point. Yeah,
less than a quarter of a point.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into analysis, but how do you feel about the Hopkins going to Tennessee?
We'll see.
That's kind of hard hitting analysis to come to the
He went. I will say this is the idea of keeping Hopkins. Or like now it becomes now a question of who do I keep, AJ Brown or Hopkins? Like
AJ Brown's about $25 more, right?
Yeah, but it's AJ Brown. So I'm like before Hopkins at like $18, I was like, well, I mean, as long as she doesn't go to the Titans, that's fine. So like I don't know, we'll see. I need to watch. I need to read some things and figure it out. But I feel like he may have taken a hit in that with that for dynasty purposes.
Agree. Anything we need to say about the draft?
The lodging table is updated, so with everyone now currently. So if you want to, we can start submitting payments to me. Would be great.
How does one do that?
I'll send out an email with the Venmo information. You just email me or phone text it to me on the phone. We will start planning out activities. So if you have any ideas. Spoiler alert, the activities are going to involve drinking, or floating down a
drinking
river,
somewhere else.
drinking, or floating down a river and drinking, or drinking somewhere else. Like those are basically going to be the options.
Yeah, there's been talks of potential tubing, although I don't know if we're gonna do that.
I don't know. I feel like it's harder to yell at each other when we're in different parts of a river, and
that might be why we want to do it.
I'd hate to have to flap to get to the person that I want to yell
But there's
at.
also some local breweries we might hit up. I got my eye on one in particular, Harper's Ferry Brewing. It's a pretty cool spot. And should be a good time. We got everybody coming except Larf this time, I think. So
lame.
Just like we had everyone except one last year, Larf will not be making it up. But everyone else can, including Anthony.
With his division, he could pretty much draft whoever.
I don't know.
Anyone who is listening to this, think about rule changes, any kind of rule proposals that you want to have. Discussions are always welcome to have. We don't have to wait until the draft to bring them up. If you want to start floating some ideas, earlier is always better, so that way we're not at the last minute trying to come up with reasons why we don't like a rule.
Yeah, hadn't been a lot of successful new rules in recent times.
No, but there's definitely been some
passing touchdowns are going up to 5 points this year.
Oh yeah, per last year's delayed agreement. Yeah, so keep an eye on that when you're considering the quarterbacks for this season. And also, if we're trying to do something a little bit more destination for next year, it might not be the worst time to think about where you might want to have a draft the following year. Because if it's someplace a little bit more extravagant than we typically do, and it doesn't have to be, but if it is, then good to have time.
It's more extravagant than Harper's Ferry.
Hard to say. Almost no locations on Earth, I'm sure.
I've heard it's wild and wonderful. All right, that's gonna do it. Let's just shut this down. We're meandering here. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see everyone at the draft.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, smash that like button.
For Nick, for Hillers, this is Merrill. We'll talk to you guys later.
Later.